So just practice all these different positions. Practice doing one beats with your palms up and your palms down and by your side, up at your shoulder, and just try to make those one beats nice. And when you're holding the two stabs, make sure that they're parallel, right? And parallel to the ground, parallel to the ground, parallel to the ground. And all those things will make your spinning look nice and clean.
Is this wheel plane? That one you were just doing is
And
a wheel?
this you got to do.
It's got to be short enough to go between your...
There, that was easier. Both my palms down. It doesn't look any different to you, but it feels really different to me. But if you're, and so you may be wondering, if it looks the same, why would you want to learn it the other way? That's more awkward and there. But that's because that will allow you to transition into other moves, and it will allow you to flow and to connect these things together. So that's why, you know, even though it doesn't look very impressive, it's really important to practice these basic movements in all different parts of your body. And then when you feel like you've got to move in one direction, do it in the opposite direction, and it's going to feel awkward again. So there's the spin, and then we did anti-spin. So that's where it's like it's making a cross, right? So I've got this vertical line and the horizontal, vertical, horizontal. I really like this one because then I can come in here, and now I can do this. And then once I'm here, then I can switch the direction of one of them. So we also learned isolations. I know, I couldn't help it. I just started tying all these things together. Okay, so we got isolations, and we're thinking once again about the points in the move where we want it to look nice and clean. When you think about those positions where you want it to look nice and clean, then it's all going to smoothly flow together. And with isolations, we're thinking about that wick sticking in one spot in space. Okay. And then we also learned the choo-choos.
This is where it's at.
So we can do that. And
all day long.
I'm not going to be able to. That's really awkward.
This is the only move I'm ever going to be able to do.
And then
I'm
eventually,
totally happy with it.
you know, this is something I'm not even very good at, is finger spinning. But I'm seeing a lot of double staff spinners get into finger spinning so that they can do things like what I just learned this morning, and I'm going to demonstrate for a class.
Oh, there you go.
So, right, and so you can start doing hybrids, and that's essentially what I'm doing here. And so you can start thinking about this.
Could you move that one while I work on that one for me?
My right
so I
hand,
can get the feeling down.
Staff in my right hand is isolating, and one of my left hand's anti-spinning.
All of them out. A year ago.
It doesn't look like that to you, and this is what I'm saying, is that the moves look totally different to people than how it feels to you. This is, you guys know how to do this. You just have to think about using your hands separately, but one is isolating, right? It's just doing this.
Actually, I think I did. We glued it in. Maddie and I glued it
Super
onto
easy.
somebody else.
The other one is anti-spinning. You guys know this already too, right? And so now you just got to do them both at the same time. That's the tricky part.
Part of like transitioning into like practicing. I really would like.
How about the one where they were both vertical overhead and then horizontal, and then
I get like all the girls I know cut it.
you showed us from the choo-choo move into the where you're holding both staff up, and then they both start out vertical. They both start out vertical and then horizontal, and then
Like that?
and you're twisting your body. Is that one?
Just to cut them eventually. Just getting so heavy.
It wasn't this.
Yours are really like.
I'm trying to remember what it was.
Mine are not like I don't.
They're both vertical, and then they went both horizontal.
Oh, right.
Got
That
really thin
isolation.
hair. My dreads are
Like
really
this?
light. Like,
Yeah.
I'll probably be one of the few people that'll live like I'll have like Paul.
Yeah. Thanks.
Or I could switch my hand positions, and I think I was showing you with the thumb sides together.
Plus like.
But you can do it with pinky sides together
In like
too.
almost 4 years, my dreads have only
Right?
grown.
And
like
so you
4
want to practice all those things. Or you could have a thumb and a pinky together when you're doing
Cut my
it.
hair.
And if you practice all these different hand positions, then you can flow all these things together, and it